let me ask you something. Have you ever bought something that felt harmless at the time? Like, it's just $20. It's just this once. I deserve it. I worked hard. And then months later, you look at your bank account and think, wait, why am I still broke? Because here's the scary part. Most people don't lose money in one big, dramatic moment. They lose it quietly, slowly, in pieces so small, they don't feel dangerous. And today, I'm going to show you how one single small purchase, the kind you probably make right now, can silently turn into a $7,000 financial mistake. Not because you're irresponsible, not because you're bad with money, but because the system and your brain are working against you. And yeah, the cash flow ghost loves this one. My name's Jake, and I spend way too much time thinking about how one small purchase turns into a $7,000 mistake. If you're someone who the cash flow ghost doesn't allow to save, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Because look, if this video saves you even one mistake, it'll be worth more than any investment tip you've ever heard. Here's the thing. The most dangerous purchases aren't expensive. They're invisible. Let me paint a picture. You're scrolling online, or walking past a store, or tapping your phone at 11:43 p.m. You see something that costs $35. Your brain instantly says, that's nothing. No debate, no spreadsheet, no pause. You swipe. And here's why this matters. According to behavioral finance research from Duke University, the human brain categorizes money into emotional buckets. Anything under a certain threshold, usually $50 to $100, gets labeled as safe spending. Translation? Your brain literally turns off its alarm system. This is where the cash flow ghost whispers, relax, it's small. Now, let's do something uncomfortable. Let's do the math most people never do. That $35 purchase, let's say you make it 4 times a week because it's small. That's $140 per week, $560 per month, $6,720 per year. Read that again. One small purchase pattern equals nearly $7,000. And here's what most people don't realize. It's not the item, it's the habit frequency. The cash flow ghost doesn't steal in one go, he skims. Now, you might be thinking, Jake, come on, I'd notice $7,000 missing. No, you wouldn't. And psychology proves it. There's something called payment decoupling, studied extensively by MIT and Harvard. When you don't physically feel money leaving, cash, your brain experiences less pain. Digital payments reduce spending pain by up to 40%. That's why cards, apps, one-click payments are the cash flow ghost's favorite tools. You don't feel the loss, so your behavior never changes. This is where it gets really interesting. People don't spend based on logic, they spend based on identity. You don't buy coffee, you buy, I'm the kind of person who deserves comfort. You don't buy gadgets, you buy, I'm modern, I'm successful. Psychologists call this identity reinforcement spending. And once a purchase reinforces your identity, your brain protects it, even when it's costing you thousands of dollars. That's why telling someone to just stop spending never works. You're asking them to attack who they think they are. Now, let's talk opportunity cost. That $560 per month, if invested at a conservative 7% annual return, 1 year, $6,720. 5 years, around $39,000. 10 years, over $96,000. So the real cost of the small purchase isn't $7,000. It's your future freedom. This is the part the cash flow ghost loves, because you don't feel robbed. You feel normal. Here's the thing most people get wrong. They create budgets focused on big expenses, rent, car, bills. But the cash flow ghost doesn't live there. He lives in miscellaneous, fun money. I forgot to track this.
Studies show that over 60% of budget overruns come from unplanned micro-spending, not emergencies, habits. This is where people really get stuck. They say, I'll deal with it next month, but next month becomes next year. And here's the brutal truth. Money problems don't explode. They fade in quietly. You don't wake up broke. You slowly wake up stuck. Same paycheck, same stress, same questions. Different year. Let's fix this, not with motivation, with systems. Step 1. Create a friction rule. Any non-essential purchase over $20 waits 24 hours. Impulse dies fast. Step 2. Name the habit. Write it down. This habit costs me blank dollars per year. Seeing the annual number changes behavior. Step 3. Pay yourself first. Automate savings before spending. If the money isn't visible, the ghost can't touch it. Step 4. Replace, don't remove. Don't delete joy. Redirect it. Cheaper habit, same emotional reward. Here's what most people don't realize. The goal isn't saving money, it's buying control. Control over time, stress, choices. Every small purchase either moves you toward control or hands it to the cash flow ghost. So here's the real question. What would your life look like if $500 stayed with you every month? Less stress, more options, real progress. The ghost only wins when you don't notice him. And now, you see him. If this video made you uncomfortable, good. That means it worked. If it helped you see where your money's really going, hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who keeps asking, where did my money go? Because the difference between broke and building wealth isn't income, it's awareness.